This morning we are catching up with a bright light in Hollywood, literally.
Judith Light is an Emmy and Tony Award-winning actress behind beloved characters like Angela Bauer in Who's the Boss and Claire Mead in Ugly Betty. But Judith's latest project is a little different.
She gives a haunting performance in The Terror, Devil in Silver, playing a longtime patient of a mysterious psychiatric hospital.
Tough day. I'm sorry, buddy. But if it's any help, you really had no choice, neither did those cops or the doctors. This was no accident. You were summoned.
Judith, good morning.
Good morning.
You are such a light, and that series is quite dark, may I say.
It's dark, but it's also what's really interesting about it is that these people in this place, in this psychiatric ward, have been placed there, like my character's been there for over 30 years. But what's really amazing about these people and extraordinary is that they form this family. And that they are really there for each other, much against the will of the people who are running the place, but also how it shows that people will band together to help each other out in these kinds of circumstances. My character was this woman whose husband didn't like her mood swings and put her there, dropped her off there, and never came back for her. And she's been there for 30 years. So she's sort of like the welcome wagon for Dan Stevens, that's in that scene that you just saw. Now, Dan is just remarkable in this. But what it really is it's a commentary on people who have mental health challenges and how we deal with them in our country and all over the world, for that matter. You know.
An important and very topical conversation right now. It is quite scary, though. It was hard to watch alone in my house.
Did you watch it alone?
Yes.
That was not
well,
so
I know.
smart.
My husband wasn't home. I had to do my homework.
You had the dog, though.
Yeah, Lucy. It's true.
So the dog got all of the psychological damage that you. I will watch some of it for sure because I want to see all of my friends who are in the show. A lot of the people that are in this show were people that I have done theater with in New York. So it was like the casting director Mark Sachs. He put us all together because he knew, like Stephen Root and Chinaza Uche and all of these really remarkable people. John Benjamin Hickey. So you have all of these people that are in this show that have also done a lot of theater. So it's really pretty special. I was very, very proud and honored to be a part of it.
I want to talk about Ugly Betty for a second. There's an Ugly Betty rewatch podcast.
It's so great.
And recently they had something to say about you.
Yes,
Take a look at this.
I think we know about that.
I still go to Judith for advice.
So do I. I literally just called her before the Christmas break, like, I'm having a problem, and she just takes the time, sits me down.
I mean, that woman.
That woman.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, I love them. We're still really close. All of us. We talk all the time. I just talked to Michael a couple of weeks ago. I talked to Anna, Mark and Delicato. America Ferrera is, you know, I mean, everything. Her kids are everything to me. I mean, these are people that for some reason we bonded in a way. You know, we were talking about Devil in Silver and all of those people. This was a cast that really bonded, and we've stayed friends. And when my husband and I were in London last year, we went to see Vanessa in Devil Wears Prada, Vanessa Williams. You know, it's like we're there for each other in a way that is surprising when you haven't done a show for so long. The show should still be on the air, I would have to say.
Agree.
Don't you think?
Yes, 100%.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, it's so
It was one of my favorite shows of all time.
Such a sparkle. I mean, so smart, so New York, so fashion.
Yeah.
Didn't we love all of that?
Judith, Marvel fans caught you in the trailer for Punisher, okay? One last kill.
Wait, they caught me in the trailer?
They caught you in the trailer. The eagle-eyed caught you in the trailer.
In what trailer?
In 1 second.
You're in it.
If you can give us any inclination, without any spoilers, of who...
You know, if I tell you anything, I'll have to kill you.
Well, we're among friends
sorry.
here.
We will sacrifice ourselves.
Can you give us anything on what fans can expect?
I can't. I can't tell you. Why do you keep asking me? Listen. It's going to be a surprise. John Bernthal is just remarkable. I mean, talked about all those great people that I've worked with on Ugly Betty.
there it is.
Frozen.
Oh, I think we found you. There you are.
I don't know that that's me.
Hair color's different.
By the way,
the hair color is very different, right?
And the character that fans think you are, though, we would really be in for something.
Yes. Look, John Bernthal wrote this with Ronaldo Green, who directed King Richard. And we did this in like 12 days.
Oh, wow.
The crew was amazing. John is extraordinary. And as much fun as I had on Devil in Silver, because we did have a good time, that was how much fun is not really the right word, but like we just were able to go deep really fast. And I think people will be surprised. I think they will really appreciate it. That, like Devil in Silver is about mental health and mental health challenges, this is really about transformation and what it means to be a person who holds on to revenge. It's really special, and I hope people will watch it. No, that wasn't me. I didn't say I was in it.
Good
did
try,
I?
Savannah.
That could have been my sister. We don't know. We don't know. You don't know that.
Thank you
so much.
The first episode of
Happy
The
to
Terror,
talk
Devil in Silver, is streaming now on AMC Plus and Shudder.